Hi everyone, welcome to episode 157 of the Army Think Tank podcast, our first episode of 2025 and the beginning of season 5. Woo! Round of applause. I am Jan,
Jess.
and how we feeling this week since I guess early January?
Yeah, I mean it's been kind of crazy, like
A little bit.
it's been
It
a little
happens.
yeah,
It happens.
it's been a little crazy, like I ended like 2024 very busily and 2025 started kind of slow and I'm like I don't know what to do with myself currently. And the world is
Listen,
on
sometimes
fire, so it's like what's
it's
going on?
either freezing or on fire.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we here.
We're here.
We bring you Army Think Tank for season 5. I mean, this year's gonna be exciting because the rest of BTS are gonna come out in June. So I
Yay!
mean, there's that to be looking forward to. So very
Yes.
exciting.
Super excited about that.
But do we want to do like a mini 2024 review? I know it's a little late, but
Sure,
like
why
either like we
not?
can do like both like BTS, K-pop related and like personal life, like some
Mm-hmm.
highlights. Do you have anything coming to mind? You've done a lot of
I
shit in 2024.
yeah, 2024, like, went to 3 countries. Was kind of just like traveling all the time. It's like so like I started off going to England with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started a new show. I went to Chicago to go see TXT. And then I went to Montreal to go see some of my friends. Did like a mini show in between. Then went to Japan. Like, yeah, it was a lot last year. My passport was getting the most use
Oh
possible.
yeah.
Um,
But you
getting
had
that
the, as
get
far as I'm concerned, from the sidelines, you had an amazing 2024.
yeah, 2024 was like it like obviously every year kind of has like this up and down sort of momentum and there were some like not so nice stuff that happened in 2024, but
Yeah.
overall I feel like my 2024 was incredibly busy and exciting and kind of wild um
I don't know why
in
you
that
said that.
way. I don't know what you mean.
You just went to Asia a couple times.
Yeah, no big deal. Like, don't worry about it. Just breathe past that. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've also had a couple highlights. I mean, I got my green card in
yeah,
2024.
yeah.
Finally started working again. I
Mm-hmm.
know it might not seem like a big deal, but like being forced not to work when you're bodily able and wanting to work for 3 years kind of weighs on you. So
Yeah, for sure.
being able to join an amazing team, even though there was like those ups and downs with the
Of
layoffs and
course.
everything, joining an amazing team and like appreciating the work that I do was another big thing. I was able to go back and visit my family
Yeah.
last year, which is why, I mean, partially why, like, season 4 ended early, but
Yeah, we were kind of just all
partial.
over the place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like being able to go see my family. It's just like it was, even though it's like it feels like I haven't done much.
Yeah. But like personally, like you
I've done a
have.
lot.
Yeah. Like personally, you've done a lot
I
for
was
sure.
like,
For
I've
sure.
basically just like, I don't think it's a good way of saying this, but like putting my life back on track.
Yeah.
Not that it was like actually
Uh,
paused or stopped. It
yeah,
just
but
feels
kind
that
of.
way.
Yeah. But like also
But
kind
kind of.
of. Yeah.
Um, but I mean, also 2024 brought us Jin and Hobie back, so that's all like
Yes. Oh my
obviously a
god.
highlight.
Super
Uh,
highlight.
so and yeah, I mean, 2024 was a wild wide, wide. Wild ride.
Yeah.
And I know 2025 will be just as, if not more.
Yeah, I mean, like with all the members out, I feel like we're gonna be
The chaos gonna be back again.
Chaos will be back. I'm sure they're gonna like start working on an album eventually, and I think 2026 will be like a crazy year.
Oh
There'll be
yeah.
so many things going on. Um so I'm looking forward to like having them all finally like back and like
Oh, this is
raring.
okay. I actually have a mini news to share with you.
Oh, you do.
As of today,
Mm.
as we are recording this, January 29th, 2025,
Yes.
my husband and I are officially debt free.
Oh wow!
From that immigration debt,
Congratulations!
we're officially debt free.
Nice! Congratulations! That's exciting.
So I was like, hey, I need to share this. We've made it.
We made it. We're doing well.
The country's on fire.
Yeah,
We made it.
but we made it.
And more within ones. And
Yeah.
that's all I'm gonna say. But but yeah, we made it and now we're saving for a house.
Amazing.
So maybe early 2026. Wink wink, nudge nudge. We'll see.
Maybe. You never know.
But yeah. It was exciting. You made it.
Yay!
Only been here for like 3.5 years.
Well, that's what happens when you move to another country. I'm just saying.
What you wouldn't do for love. Anyway, speaking of the loves of my life,
Yeah.
BTS.
Bangtan Sonyeondan. Let's talk about them for a hot
That was
second.
one hell of a segue.
It's a pretty good segue.
But yeah, I mean, we've got a buttload of content that we need to quote unquote go through.
Yes, I mean, like as we said previously, they're all coming back this year. I believe the date is like the 12th or the 11th or something like that.
Yeah, I think two on the 11th, two on the 12th, and then around
20
like the 20th.
something?
Yeah, that's when Yoongi back. 21st, I think.
Yeah, so end of June, all of them will be out and about.
They're all coming back around Festa.
Yeah, I feel like here's my thought with like Festa. I don't think that they're gonna do like anything too crazy for this year because Yoongi's not gonna be out. So it's like,
yeah,
you know, they might do like, you know, what like Namjoon did before he left, or like what Jin did before he, or like when he came
this
out of
is
the
not
military.
Gonna be a Jin just came out, let's put them to work.
Yeah. Also, like let's be honest, like, you know, Hobie's approach to leaving military was like, I'll see you later, I'm going to a different country. And ignoring you guys for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
or
he's like I need a moment. I need
a moment.
And Namjoon is 100% gonna need to recover because boy is counting down the seconds.
He's counting down the literal seconds until he gets out. But yeah, like I think we're gonna like obviously they need to like have time to adjust to get like back to being a group and get back to like being in the groove of like working out and like dance practice and singing and like all that kind of stuff.
And just getting back to their quote unquote normal lives.
Yeah.
Because, like for the past like year and a half, 2 years, their lives have been completely different.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll get like a live and like some content in terms of that. They'll probably also like get back to filming like Run BTS and like
they'll
that
probably
kind of
do for Festa itself. They're probably gonna do something like very low key, like they did when all of them were away.
Yeah.
We're obviously not expecting.
I'm not expecting
anything
like craziness from Festa this year. Honestly, I think next year, like 2026 Festa will be crazy. Which is why I'm planning to go to Korea in 2026. Because of that specific reason.
Yep.
So I think this year will be nice and low key, and it'll be amazing to have them all be like out finally. I'm excited to see all of them and for them to like get back together and just like enjoy their time with each other and ARMY.
Happy like that they're back and that they did what they had to do and
and now they're back. They'll be back.
Like right now we have two Sook and like 5 In like 5 months, we're gonna get the other
Yeah.
five.
Yeah, 5 months we're getting five, so it's like yeah, we got like a month for each of them, then we have to wait.
Yeah. Let's chill
Chill,
the
chill,
fuck
chill,
out.
chill, chill, chill. I know, I can't believe that like it's almost February next week. Like that seems
Listen,
crazy to me.
I'm
I'm
over
like,
here
where'd
trying
January go?
it's like I'm over here trying to already plan like my birthday stream because
It's
now I can
crazy.
actually stream again as well
Yeah,
since I got my green card. So I'm like, fuck, my birthday's in less than a month now. So
it's wildness out there, I tell you. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't know.
But in like BTS, like as a
Mm.
group,
Mm-hmm.
we got two like Jin and Hobie apart from the Run Jin. We
Yes.
got the 2025 Jin and J-Hope's plan for the new year.
Yes. So cute.
Uh,
That video is so funny to me. Oh God, they're so hilarious.
these two, I swear to God.
I know. It's been chaos. Like I thought we would get maybe like a little bit of stability, but that's incorrect. I was mistaken.
No, that
I was mistaken.
instability is BTS's stability.
Yeah, it's true.
We should know by now.
I know, I know, I know. I'm just like a silly, goofy girl living in a different reality,
We're just
apparently.
clowns. We're just clowns.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Facts.
And because 'tis the season, we also
Yes.
got the 2025 Solal greeting from
Yes.
Jin and Hobie.
Happy Lunar New Year to everybody who
Happy Lunar
celebrates.
New Year to everybody. Again, they're just
Silly, goofy
freaking,
guys.
freaking adorable. They're just some little guys.
They're just some little guys and they're so
They're just some little
cute. And
guys.
I love you.
And I just love seeing them in their handbook because they're so
They're so
handsome.
handsome. They're so handsome.
I'm just over here like, I miss them. I missed
I
you in
know,
this.
my like
So
hard
glad to be
eyes
here.
all the time. I'm just so
Just
like,
like, hey.
oh God, it feels great, you know?
But guess who, well, you don't really need to guess because you know. But guess who came out of the woodworks to tell us how much he wants to be out of the military?
That would be Kim Namjoon. I feel like Namjoon is the member who's like, I'm done. I'm ready to be done with this. I'm done. He probably, I guarantee you, he's got like a timer on his like phone, on
He
his like
shared it to his
laptop,
story,
on his
basically.
like, on all of his devices. He has a timer counting down those
In
days.
every single piece of quote unquote content
Yeah.
that we see him in, where
Yeah.
he's in the military,
Yeah.
his face just screams, I want to be out of here. The video of him
Yeah.
just waving, he looks like part of me, a zombie. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm just here
I'm
for the
doing the motion.
vibes.
Yeah. I feel like that's also why he probably chose to be like in the band, so that he was just like, at least I'm connected to music in like some way.
Uh,
I guarantee that
hey,
like
at least he gets to work out, but like,
his next solo album, I guarantee is gonna be a lot of tea in that album. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's gonna have a lot to say. Even if he doesn't say it outright, I'm like, that man, he's got a lot to say.
he's gonna be like, I'm bulletproof? Question mark.
Am I? Because I don't know.
If there's
Yeah,
no sax in that next solo album, I'm gonna be upset. I'm just saying.
I know. I agree. I
This
agree.
has opened like an entire new avenue.
I'm ready. Namjoon, lay it on me. I'm ready.
Hey, listen, he showed us at Jin's discharge. So
He
why
did.
wouldn't he?
Yeah, where's my saxophone? Listen. Here's actually what I want is because I know Mr. Kim Tae-young loves the saxophone, obviously, because like look at Layover. It's full of it. So here's my pitch. When V does a next album, because we know he's probably gonna do another solo
Do
album.
a featuring Namjoon on the
Featuring
sax.
Namjoon, let's go! Come on! I mean, it's perfect. It's like right there. Or even better, like if they're gonna perform some of their solo stuff on like a BTS tour, like bring Namjoon up, bring him
Yeah.
out with a saxophone.
Well, that's like we were like, Jin's gonna go on tour, aka newsflash, it's not Jin, but
it's obviously Hobie. Who called it, by the way? Who
uh,
called that?
Yeah,
That would be me.
I think it was. Now that in retrospect, I think it was both of us, but we were like, bring J-Hope.
Yeah.
Or bring Jin.
Here's the thing. I knew that, like,
but you had it right on the money. It's like, without a doubt.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be the first quarter of 2025. I like predicted that.
Yeah, homie went on a vacation and then he's like, okay, back to work.
Back to work we go. And we're also getting a new album too, so that's very exciting.
Yeah, that one I was expecting.
Yeah.
But it was not as prominent as the tour was, at least for me.
No, true.
I was expecting new music like maybe like later in the year from Hobie.
Yeah. I feel like bringing
I wasn't expecting March. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, to me, it kind of makes sense to like do the tour with both old and new, whatever new stuff he's gonna come out, because it just fits really well.
It just felt like On the Street was like not that long ago.
I agree.
That's why I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be like later in the year.
No.
No, I'm a clown. Denied. I am a clown.
Denied.
I am a clown.
Denied. It's crazy. I tell you.
But before we continue with Hobie, he was a guest on Runjin episode 18. No. 15 and 16.
15 and 16. Okay, so two things. Hilarious, first of all. The two scaredy cats going into a zombie, like, apocalypse type space. Hilarious.
Yeah, second, can we just remember when they were on James Corden and they did the fucking...
I know. I'm like, you put two scaredy cats? Secondly, them, like, holding the, like, paintball guns, kind of hot. Kind of hot. I'll say it out loud.
Yes. I agree with you. I was like,
God.
Damn, boys, you went to the military.
I'm like, you're showing off your skills in a way that I didn't realize that was going to be very attractive. My bad.
But yeah, I'm just like, homies, why you do this to me?
You do this? It's like it's funny to me because it's like the dichotomy between like being the most terrified members and then also being like really hot, and it's confusing in my brain sometimes, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, this is really hilarious.
Say highly skilled because of the military, and you went with really hot.
Yeah, that's where my brain went. I'm sorry.
I mean, I agree, but it's just not what I expected you to say.
Sometimes I have like a one-track mind, and that's like where it went. I couldn't control what came out of my mouth at that point. It just happened.
I love it. Listen, I love you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. But I totally agree.
Yeah, it's where my brain went. So
it is what it is.
It is what it is. And then you get like, so like there's those Jin run episodes, and then you have the latest one, which is Bumgyu and Jin. I'm like, listen, Jungkook's in the military, so they sent Bumgyu as a replacement.
Listen, Bumgyu is like, because like you have Jin, and then you have Sun JK, and then you have Sun Bumgyu.
Yeah.
It's like a dad with his two sons.
It really is. The hilarious thing of him being like, I think the realization of like, oh my god, he's just like JK, just like slowly was just like creeping into that like factor of what was going on.
Well, also you gotta consider that in his group, his two hyungs is Yeonjun and Subin, which does not help.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's so funny to me too, like to see the difference of like Yeonjun being on Runjin and then like Bumgyu being on Runjin.
Well, I think it's also the fact that like technically Yeonjun was announcing / promoting Gum.
Yes,
true, and Bumgyu just there for
he's just girls. There. He's also like probably the most extrovert member of TXT. Like if there was anybody who was like gonna be categorized as the extrovert, it's Bumgyu for sure.
Yes.
Like Yeonjun is also an extrovert as well.
I believe they're all extroverts, technically all extroverts except for Subin.
Yeah, Subin's the only one that's not. But as the extreme, Bumgyu's on the extreme end of extrovertness.
I mean, even extrovert Yeonjun was like, "Hey, Bumkyu,
Hey,
shut up."
chill.
Because
Chill.
like, why do you keep yapping? It's like, I have a motor.
Listen, yapper gonna yap, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
he
true.
is the
Bumkyu will not stop.
no. And he won't quit. And I think it's really funny because I think he brings out the extrovertness of other people,
Yeah.
which is like really entertaining to watch.
I mean, you see it in his group with Subin all the time.
Yeah, and you totally
So
see it with Jin as
yeah.
well.
But it's
It's
also
so
just like
funny.
really funny to me because you have Jin that like worked out, been in the military for a year and a half, and then you have baby Bumkyu over here trying to
So funny.
follow or
So
like
funny.
keep up.
So fun. I don't know why they decided to do like gymnastics as their like run gym episode. It's so funny. Oh god, it made me laugh so hard. I was like,
They've been doing some
yes,
of the most random shit, and I'm
I love it.
honestly
I'm
here
here
for
for
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why like I can't also wait for like to have all of everybody come back for Run BTS because I'm like, yes.
I need a new big
Yes.
hit like family photo shoot.
Me too. I'd love one.
It's been too long since the last time,
I
the last
agree.
one.
I watch that video like all the time. It's just so cute and like so
Yeah.
mm,
Just the little like mini interviews with one another.
I love it. I
It's so
miss
cute.
it. It's so
Especially
cute.
like I feel like it'd be like a lot not more fun, but it would have like a much different dynamic now that
Yeah.
TXT has been had debuted like 5 years ago now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the dynamic would be, I don't think like a lot different, but it would
It
like
would be a little different.
look
Yeah.
more comfortable because it was like literal babies when they did that.
Yeah.
Like they
No,
had
it's
like
true.
just debuted
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think it would just like be really fun if they did another. Oh my god, I just thought of something. Did you see they're doing another hype game Catters?
Yes, I did see that.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be fun, I think.
I'm so excited.
I'm interested to see what they're gonna do because like the last one is so funny.
Well, now also they have a couple more groups.
That's true. That's true.
So
Well, we're gonna see what happens.
yeah, I'm so excited for that.
I'm interested to see what's gonna go on.
Listen, if they don't do another like random play dance, I'm gonna be real upset because they
Oh,
have
they
like
have
reigning
to.
they have the three reigning champions they have to bring
Yes,
back,
they
see if
have to.
they can still
Have
win.
to. It has to happen. It just has to happen.
We need an hypen to pull their foreigner card again.
I love those boys. So funny. Oh my god.
But we got another like a couple more Bangtan TVs for Jin. So we got
Yes.
the behind from the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon,
Yes.
which Jimmy and BTS is like a love story that will never end.
That's true. That's
He
true.
is so good
He is
for
really good.
boys.
Yeah. He's the only one currently that I trust with BTS because at least he's respectful not only to the boys but also to ARMY as well, as
Yeah,
we've known from past incidents.
he's been and has been respectful and attentive,
And
and
good questions
he
and
brings
yeah.
out like good questions and like some like of the quirks. I don't think it's really the word, but
Yeah,
it'll work.
but like their
Quirks
personalities.
that we
Yeah.
don't really see in like typical interviews.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to see.
It's nice to see. Yeah. I
And we
love.
know Jimmy's an army, like for
Yeah.
real.
For real, for real.
For fur. For. And we also got the special fan event behind. I think that came out like a couple
Yes.
days ago.
It did, yeah. So cute. Oh my god. Like the armies and like him interacting with Army is so cute. Although having going around like the carousel like 100 and whatever times he was doing for I was like, boy, wow. Could never. That's insane. But like,
It's like,
I love you.
okay. I was like, okay.
Okay, we're going
Okay.
around in a circle. I'm like, I don't know how you didn't get like I don't know how you didn't vomit from that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how you didn't like
I don't know, dude.
the things that he has done for Army is like crazy.
He's got some superpowers, I tell
He
you.
does. He really does. The man
All
said
of them do, but like Jin is on another level
he's
sometimes.
on another level. I swear.
I'm just
I swear, bro. No, he's a wild boy.
Yeah. Funny to say about Jin, but it's true.
It's true. I mean, he do be running wild. You know what I'm saying?
Ha 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 ha. No, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
You know, I try. I try. I try.
New OST for Genie?
Yes, he is coming out. He came out with a new OST, Closer to You, which I find really funny in the like dichotomy of BTS. Closer being used a lot. So he's just joined the bandwagon.
I think they want us to be closer.
I think, but I'm not.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Like closer than this, closer to you, closer. I don't know.
I mean, you could also like kind of add I will come to you, which is in the same vein.
I mean, I'm confused as to what you want from me. Do you want me to be closer? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think I need more confirmation.
Yeah, I think I need more context and confirmation. That'd be great. Thank
I was
you.
like, please, you know.
You know, just yeah.
Back to holiday.
So yes, tour was announced. Ticketing for everywhere except for LA has already gone past.
Yep.
So very interesting this time because normally you use, especially for the US, we've never run into this issue. I don't want to say an issue, but we've never run into this difference before when it comes to ticketing. So this time around, in order to use your Army membership, you actually had to sign up for a US membership in order to apply
Yes,
for the
I saw
US
that.
shows. The only one that was on global was Mexico City. That was it, which kind of a pain in the ass, and kind of sucky for like Canadians and Europeans who did not get any dates whatsoever for this tour. Part of me understands why he didn't include like those particular cities on the list. It's because, you know, like he has to end by June. That's kind of his like date for all the members to come out for Festa. And when you're planning these sort of big tours, all of these stadiums are sort of booked years in advance.
Yeah.
So I get
And I mean, you have to account for
that.
traveling as well.
Yeah, but I'm like, add a Canadian date. Like, don't call it a North American tour if you're not going to add Canada onto the list.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but like at this point, I'm specifically talking to Hybe in this scenario. If Taylor Swift can come to Toronto and Vancouver, there's no excuse that your groups can't come to Toronto and Vancouver. I'm sorry, but there isn't. Like, we have the population. Stop. Stop excluding us from the list. I don't want to travel to the US. I'm tired of it. I'm really, really tired of it.
Honestly, you don't want to come here.
At the moment, absolutely not. Not gonna lie. And then ticketing wise, it was just kind of insane because Ticketmaster, specifically with the US, is crazy. Dynamic Prices was on. I literally went on there the other day actually to go look at the Chicago to see what the resale prices were going to be, and I saw 2 tickets selling for $11,000.
That is insane.
I don't know how that's possible. To be honest, I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I have a friend that's in like she lives in Mexico.
Yeah.
And so she applied obviously for the Mexico City. And on both days of the pre-sales, she didn't even make it in.
Yeah.
Everything was sold out within like 50 minutes.
Yeah. It was same with the US shows. It was like really hard to get in. Like Len couldn't get in to any of the dates. I know that a couple of like our friends definitely got tickets to go and see. My thing is like not to be that person, but like I can't justify traveling if I'm in the 200 level. Like I can't justify that.
Totally understandable. You're already spending so much money.
Yeah, and the thing is like if I'm gonna pay at the 200 level, we're even going for like the same amount of ticketing as like the VIP one. Sorry, but like absolutely not. Like I'm not paying that much for a 200 level seat. Absolutely not. Like you must have me fucked up. And it sucks because like for the Seoul shows, like they're ticketing for the same thing. So like there was two options for VIP. One had a meet and greet and then the other one did not, but both of them included like sound check and merch and all of the usual stuff that you see with that. And the same thing for like the Seoul show was like $200 and then like the US ones were 600 plus for the same ticket.
To me, it's like totally insane
Crazy.
how we, in general, not necessarily just with K-pop or with BTS or
No.
whatever. We've talked about this multiple times, so I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
go like too into it. We've always been fucked over by Ticketmaster.
Oh yeah.
Every time, all the
Every
time,
time.
nothing changes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I told you before, because I also signed up, even though I wasn't gonna get or try to get tickets, just like
Yeah.
as a backup for people,
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
you or Kat or like other
Yeah, yeah,
friends.
yeah.
And my Ticketmaster account still has my Canadian phone number
Oh,
on it,
right. Right, right, right.
which hasn't been active for 3.5,
Mm,
4 years now.
right.
And Ticketmaster even contacting customer service on the phone and via email, because I didn't have active future tickets on my account, did not even try to help me change my phone number.
What?
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, sorry, you have to make a new account.
What? Why would
Yep.
I need to make a new account? Like, get out of here. I
Yep.
just.
And that's just like on the side of just like trying to update your
Yeah,
info.
yeah.
Because obviously, if you're trying to do it on the website, they try to send you a code to the phone number on there. It's
Right.
like, this phone is not in service.
Yeah, it does not exist. Like, what do you mean? I know it infuriates me to the nth degree because we don't have protections in place. And like even though Europe, for example, like they still have dynamic pricing, but when you buy the ticket at whatever price, you cannot post it for more than what you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest issue that I have with a lot of these things is the resellers are just like profiting off of
Yeah, it's
people
actual extortion.
like it's crazy. It's actually crazy. And I'm like, we didn't like Len and I did not get tickets for any of the shows whatsoever. And part of me is kind of just like upset at the state in which we have to get our tickets. And I'm like, I don't want to go.
We shouldn't have to go to literal war.
Yeah.
It's
It
like I
just
understand it could be difficult to get tickets,
yeah, which is
but not to this
fine.
degree.
Not to this degree. Not to this degree and I don't want to go into a concert feeling upset and mad about the state in which I'm at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I want to go in excited and like happy and like all this kind of
Wanting to
stuff.
enjoy and yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens because LA, unfortunately, because of the fires, praying for you guys, um, has kind of put a hold on those tickets being on sale because we don't know the state of Los Angeles right now.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find out. That's like our last thing. Len and I have talked about it, and it's like if we don't get like the tickets, then it's whatever. We'll just forgo, and then we'll just watch the Soul shows like
Yeah, and
online.
then at that point you can attempt to save question mark.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
we'll
love you
see.
guys, but you guys just feed off one another.
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of just like one way or another.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It's kind of out of our hands at the moment because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like go into debt to
Oh no, absolutely not.
go see a
Yeah.
concert. And it's like the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, I have to pay in like USD, which is like double the Canadian dollar and then I have to find flights, and then I have to have a hotel. Like, it's just all of these things. And I'm like, honestly, for the amount of money that I'd be spending on these tickets, I'd rather just go to Europe, or I'd rather go to Japan
Yeah.
again, or go to Korea. Like, because that's about what I'm gonna be spending anyway.
Anyway.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I don't know, like ticketing wise, I'd rather just like not go to the US shows and then just see if there's like Europe dates or like Japan dates or whatever.
I literally cannot blame you.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
That's kind of just how I feel about a lot of this stuff.
Ticketmaster,
You suck.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you suck so hard. You make it like impossible to actually get excited about going to see concerts, just so you know.
Or anything.
Or anything. Like, God. Anyway,
But uh
I
but
I
uh
I
we're
am
getting new
still
music. Let
yeah,
us
yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah,
let
yeah,
us
yeah, yeah.
transition. We're getting new music
We're
from
getting
Hobie
new
in
music.
March.
I'm so
Beginning of a
excited.
new dream. That sounds so exciting.
That sounds so excited. I thought it was gonna be Hope on the Street Volume 2. That was my assumption. But I'm excited. I feel like, you know what, he's gonna have, and I feel like for a lot of the members too, he's gonna have like a completely new perspective that I'm excited to see.
Yeah, that's why I kind of feel like that's a little bit where the album title come from.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, we're getting a new Hobie, a new perspective. Like, he's obviously gone through something that maybe like we yet don't comprehend, and like we're just gonna be discovering a new side of him. And I'm
Yeah,
excited.
let us know more about you, Hobie.
Yeah, let's dive deeper. I'm so excited. And
Let's
like
get closer.
don't get let's ooh, I see what you did there. I'm excited. Like again, I'm so excited for him and his concert and like everything. He's worked so hard and I know that it's going to be a banger. Like obviously he performed at the in France recently.
At the Gala des Pièces Jaunes.
Yes, thank you. I was like I'm not going to even attempt.
That's why I'm here.
I'm not even gonna attempt. But like his performance during that, I'm like, oh, his concert's gonna be incredible.
Bro freaking performed Mic Drop and he
Killed
rapped
it.
Junie's rap and I
Killed
died a little
it.
bit. I don't know if you
Annihilated.
saw, but they finally posted like the full.
Yes, I saw the full like performance finally. It's crazy. Like Army showed up for the man. I wasn't surprised. I was just excited.
Listen,
Um,
after Hobie Palooza, we know where it's
we
at.
know. We already know. We know. Yeah, like we know what's going on. I have actually a friend who is from France who went to the show, and she looked like she had an amazing time, just like enjoying Hobie
There
and
you
like
go.
experiencing that. And I was like, I messaged her on Insta, and I was like, I'm jealous, but I'm glad you had a good time.
And our little guy over there also came on live.
He
Just came to say
did.
hi.
Oh my god, it was like a short live, which is kind of surprising for Hobie. Usually he's like doing like
Yeah.
longer lives.
Yeah, he kind of
Um
plans them kind of thing and is like, I'm
yeah,
here for a
I'm
while.
here for like a little bit, but he was like just chilling and oh, he looks so good and he looks so healthy and he's like excited and I'm like, "Yes, sir. Yes." He was like I was like hearing Army and like I couldn't hear myself and I was like, "Damn straight.
That's
That's
how
my
it should
boy.
be. That's
That's
how
my
it should
boy."
be.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
That's my boy right there. Yeah, no, that's how it should be. I think like honestly, like when they do an official like BTS concert, I think that they will be surprised at how like excited and loud we are because we've
If
been
they're like
missing them.
if they're like actually surprised, then that's gonna surprise me because I feel like we've
I
been
think they will
really
be.
I think we've been really fucking obvious this entire time.
I like Namjoon at the beginning of like his enlistment was like, "Don't forget us," and I'm like, "Boy, if you don't, like, how could we?" I, genuinely, like,
I
you can
mean, with
see my
COVID and
background,
everything, like
like,
it's just like so great that they also do like at least one concert that's like live stream as well. So that way
yeah,
if you're
I'm
not able to go
sure.
in person, then you're like at least for Hybe and Big Hit, it's been more and more of a thing.
Yes,
So I'm just
yeah,
glad that they like kept doing it post COVID.
me too,
Um
me too. And I think
so that
like,
way it can like allow people that like either they're not able to get ticket or like they're not
yeah,
able to like physically go for whatever
whatever
X
reason,
reason.
yeah,
They're also able to enjoy those live concerts and um you know be part of
yeah.
everything.
Yeah. No, it's I'm glad that they like discovered that they could do that and have constantly been doing it since the COVID pandemic era,
The
the
panini.
panini era of concerts. I think it like transformed how they like operate in the space of doing
Yeah.
concerts, which is
I
fun.
mean, it gets more people excited, more people enjoying it, and ultimately
Yeah,
it makes us happy and
it connects us.
it makes the
Yeah,
artists happy.
yeah.
So I mean, I don't see why they should stop. I
I
mean,
don't
it's
think they
working.
will, to be
I
honest.
don't think
Like,
they will, but it's just like it works.
it
So
works.
don't break something that's working
Don't do it.
or whatever.
Don't do it.
But otherwise, our Maknaes, they all at least came on the Weavers. Say
Yes.
hi, wish us New
Yeah.
Year wishes, or
Jungkook
Tage.
actually came on like Weverse Live and like did
Yeah,
a
well,
live.
I mean, JK is over here like, hey, I miss my army. I'm gonna go take leave and then ask if I can do a live so I can sing.
I was honestly, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was one of the other members like cosplaying and being like I don't know. I thought it was Jin or Hobie like coming on
Can you
live.
imagine Jin like having like a fake sleeve?
I'm just
You know,
saying.
one of those
Oh my
like
god. Like the see-through ones that are so yeah.
and then he
I
just takes a Sharpie to his
yeah,
knuckles.
so funny. I was like shocked. I was like, is this happening in real time? Because I can't even imagine. But like yeah, Tay and Jimin both came and like wrote us a really like sweet letters
Tay
and
was
saying
basically just big chillin',
he was
answering
like,
comments,
hey,
and
what's up?
was like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, Jimin's like letter was so like heartfelt and so
Yeah.
like oh god.
It's our little Jiminy.
I love you. Although I had because I was looking at the profile picture because he has Jin as his profile picture on Weverse and I was like,
Who the hell?
wait, and then I was looking at the name and I'm like, Jimin, but then I like was
There's a body
reading
double over here.
well, I was reading it and I was like, oh no, this is Jimin. He talks in a very specific way on Weverse when he's like coming to say
Especially to Army. Yeah.
especially to Army, I was like, no, never mind. This is Jimin. It's just he's just
Yeah.
excited for his young, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm again like I think they're all just counting down those days until they can
Yeah.
come and see us again and
And be
be
back
with us.
together.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tay's got a new photo book series.
He does. He
Call me.
does. It's very
Are
Paris.
you gonna have clothes?
No. There's not. Just forewarning. There's not. No. No. Just no. It's like very inspired by like Paris. It's actually quite different than the photo book that he came out previously, the volume
Oh,
1.
okay.
One, it has more of like it's like in a box and it's very like
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's very cute. I did
Yeah,
not
I've seen
purchase it
things
this time.
that hey, I'm proud of you.
Well, I had other stuff.
Oh, well, never no, I'm still proud of you. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, and I bought
You
the
give it
other one.
you gotta give and take. You gotta give and
Give and
take.
take, give and take, give and take. I also have like two groups that I steadily buy stuff for, so I'm like, I gotta spread the love
Yeah, gotcha.
everywhere, you
I
know.
understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
Um, but I think we made it
I think we did. Oh my
through our
god.
list of things.
Woo!
And I'm sure we missed things, but
Yes.
this is like
Yeah.
it's like we've been basically on vacation from the podcast for like a month and a half.
Yes.
So
Yes. Give us
um
some grace, please. Please.
yeah, please give us some grace.
Please.
Um oh, before we go into our songs of the week, I actually have a new tattoo.
Oh my god. Oh yes, I saw
Which
this.
but if you want to put the photo, I'll send it in Discord so you can
Mm.
put it in post because it's on my leg, so it's a little bit difficult to show.
Yes.
But I finally got my bird flower bouquet, and aren't those lines just so fucking crisp?
They're good. They're good. I
She's
know.
still an apprentice.
Matt got a tattoo recently, and you got a tattoo recently, and I'm just like, I
I
need
want
to
a
get.
tattoo recently.
Here's the thing: I already did. Like, I got one in October, and I'm like, I need more. Like,
Yeah.
I need more. I'm actually planning on expanding on this arm with like my whale and the moon. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I want to put like I think I want to make it like a half like sleeve like
Yeah,
situation.
I'm still working on what I want as like my
Oh, and I want a spine tattoo so
cause you know
badly.
I have like the life goes on.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
But I want like an actual like not necessarily words, but like an actual like BTS
Peace. Yes. Yeah.
piece.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I mean it's not for now anyway, because I just got one.
Yeah.
Though shout out to my mom because that was my birthday gift from my mom.
That's so nice.
um so yeah, it's like a saver, but I eventually,
Yeah.
because the thing that I do is like, because being a type 1 diabetic, I try and keep any like sites for like my infusion
Yes.
sets and my Dexcom
Sure,
free.
sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Matt does the
um
same.
yeah. Yeah, whenever I say that to like whenever I got tattooed and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I try to keep like these specific spots free, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh why? I was like, I'm a type 1 diabetic and those are like my
Yeah.
sites.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
that's so fucking smart. I'm like,
It's
hey,
like,
there's already enough
yeah.
needles going in there
Yeah.
that doesn't need any more.
You know.
But songs of the week, what do you got, Jess?
Yes, what do I have?
I see what you have, but you gotta pull it up.
I have to well, one of them I already remember, but the other one I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Um uh so BTS Face Off
Oh,
by Jimin.
well, my face is gone.
Hello, camera? Hello? Hello?
Please come back.
Oh,
Oh.
it's trying. Oh my god!
Once again, hello, hello.
There we go.
We'll take it.
We're back. Okay. So,
Face off.
Face Off by Jimin. Yeah, I was feeling a little more like heated over the last like week and a
I
half.
mean, with your non-BTS song, I see that as well.
Yeah, my non-BTS song is TXT, obviously, and it's Deep Down. It's one of my favorite. It's probably in my top 5 songs personally. Because also you stole one of my non-BTS
I
songs,
know
so
exactly which one you're talking about, and I made sure to put it on there really fucking fast.
so mean,
Hey,
so mean.
you usually steal mine, okay? So
Fine.
it's my
It
turn.
is your turn. It is your turn.
All right. So my BTS song this week is "Heart on the Window" by
Oh,
Jin featuring Wendy.
so good.
You guys know how much Jess and I absolutely love this song.
Love that song.
No real comment to add on there because it's
No.
just a fantastic song.
Yep.
And my non-BTS songs this week is, I have two because it's been a long time, so I allow myself. But also the first one I'm gonna say is also Jess, so it kind of
It
works.
works. It works.
So it's Python by GOT7.
GOT7's
They're
back!
back.
They're back,
And
baby!
oh my god, did you see the video where they're I mean, I know Jackson was doing that prior,
Yes.
but every time he remembered it in his rap properly, he
Yes.
was just celebrating.
So, if you guys don't know, I think like during our like first couple of videos, I mentioned that like GOT7 was like the second group that I had gravitated towards after BTS because Jackson and Namjoon are like really good friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they were always popping up in each other's videos. So I was like,
And
"Who's this
Jackson
second
Wang
group?"
is the standard. Thank you very
He
much.
really is. He's amazing, and so I like did I of course I knew that they would get back together, but like you know that part of you that's like I don't know if they're gonna get back together, and I'm
I mean,
kind of
they're all
sad
been
about
doing their
it.
own thing too,
They
and with
have
everything
like
that's gone
yes,
about,
yeah, and
and
they've all like finished their military service finally, so it's like it honestly is starting to feel like we're getting back to like K-pop prior to like the 2020 era. Like we're getting
listen, it's a new group, Gen 5, right? Wink,
Gen
wink,
5.
nudge, nudge. That's like BSS.
Yeah. I'm so excited that they're back. They sound amazing. The song is incredible. The album is
Yeah.
great. Like I don't
Listen, the resurgence of Gen 3
incredible.
is making me so
It's
happy.
making me so happy. Like I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's great. It's great. I'm here for
And
it.
unsurprisingly, my second song,
I was gonna say it's Le Sserafim.
because, well, this one kind of came back because since that their last EP came out, or like
Mm,
mini album came out. I've been in love with this song. I don't think I've put it as my like non like my weekly song.
yeah.
But they surprised us and performed it at the Golden Disc Award
Ah, okay,
for the
okay,
first
okay.
time ever. There's no MV, there's no nothing. They just came out of the gate
Wow,
and performed it as their first song before Crazy.
wow.
And that is Pierrot by Le Seraphim. And if you haven't heard that song, highly recommend it. It's really different, but it is such an amazing song and it's so pleasing to listen. They showcase a little bit more of their like rap in that
Ooh.
song,
Okay, okay.
and it's honestly really fucking good, so
Nice.
highly recommend.
Love it.
And should go watch that performance as well. It's also really good. But yeah, those, I think, that's it for this week.
That's it.
We made it.
We made it.
Episode 1 of season 5.
Woo!
Jesus Christ, season 5.
I know,
We've
dude.
been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
Somehow.
crazy.
Um Wink wink.
Wink, wink.
But anyway. So well, thank you for listening to us rambling, I guess. We have a new podcast episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. As new music comes out, we're also gonna keep doing reaction videos here
Of
and there, so
course,
keep
yeah.
an eye out for those when they do come out. Otherwise, you can also listen to us on the go on any app where you would listen to your podcasts on the go. You can also find us on our socials at Army Think Tank or at Army Think Tank Podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever you post a new video.
On
On that,
that note,
have
have
a
a
good
good
week,
week.
and we'll see you guys next Thursday.
We'll see you next Thursday.
Bye bye.
Bye.